With the release of Thor Love and Thunder, we're going to have a new villain in Gorr the God Butcher. And in this video, we're going to see a bit more about who Gorr the God Butcher is. So Gorr the God Butcher made his first comic book appearance in Thor God of Thunder Volume 12 in 2012 and was created by Jason Aaron and he said Ribbit. Looking into Gorr's background, he was born on a planet which had no name. Gorr was told to put his trust in gods as he was on the brink of starvation, and at an earlier age, his parents died, leaving Gorr to fend for himself. Gorr was also married and had kids, however they all died apart from one in an earthquake. Gorr was left with one son left called Agar, and after the death of Agar, Gorr expressed his feelings and stated that he didn't believe in gods anymore and he didn't believe there was a god anymore. And for this, Gorr got exiled. And when in the desert, Gorr saw a couple of gods battling, a dark elf called Knull, who is the god of darkness and the creator of the symbiotes, and a gold armoured purple skinned god empowered by the Enigma force, the god of light who was brought into being by the Celestials. And when Gorr saw the battle between the two gods, they were left wounded, and Gorr was shocked and surprised that gods actually existed. And due to this, Gorr's doubt of gods actually being real turned into hate, as now Gorr knew that they were actual gods. And sensing Gorr's rage, the dark god's weapon, All Black, the Necrosword, attached itself to Gorr. And the All Black was manifested from the shadows of the evil deity of Knull and was tempered using the divine power of the slain celestial, and primarily takes the form of a sword. And after killing off those gods, Gorr made a vow to himself to seek vengeance on all the gods for never answering his prayers and set out to kill all the gods. And from there, Gorr travelled the cosmos for thousands of years, extracting revenge and embarking on killing all the different types of gods. Next, talking about Gorr's power and abilities, and by himself Gorr doesn't have any powers or abilities. However, when Gorr's using the Necrosword, it grants Gorr the dark powers and allows Gorr the powers and abilities to have enhanced strength, speed, durability, regeneration and also flight. Gorr the God Butcher and Thor have fought in the past, and their first encounter was very one-sided as Thor was not yet worthy of Mjolnir, so he couldn't fly and wasn't as mighty as we know him today. And by contrast, Gorr was very unrelenting with his assaults, to the point where Thor seemed mortal compared to him. During their first fight, Gorr pierced Thor's flesh and almost ended up killing Thor's life. However, instead of finishing Thor off, Gorr started mocking him, with Gorr the God Butcher saying to Thor, what was Thor the god of before he died? With Thor replying with thunder, and at that point a blast of lightning came down and managed to save Thor's life at that moment. And moving on into many years later, where Thor realised that Gorr survived that encounter and began searching for Gorr. And when Thor was searching for Gorr the God Butcher, he discovered there was a long and bloody trail across the cosmos, and that there were several missing gods that already fallen prey and killed by Gorr. And this slaughtering angered Thor so much that he called Gorr the God Butcher out and challenged him to another fight. This was just a quick look into Gorr's background, his power abilities and his first fight before. So hopefully you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching.